Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I wake up when the sky was still dark. I sat on my bed for a moment. I took a deep breath. My body felt a little heavy, but my mind started to wake up. I grabbed my phone. I to check the time. It was just a few minutes before dawn. I stood up and walked to the bathroom to wash my face. The cold water held my eyes open fully. I took my prayer mat and fetched the quiet room. I prayed the Fajr prayer with a calm heart. The house fell silent. I could hear only my breathing and the soft sound of the morning. After I finished, I stayed sitting for a while. I started my zikir. I moved my fingers slowly. I repented as prayer with focus. The room felt peaceful. My mind felt lighter with every word I said. It felt like my day started in the right way. After I finished my zikir, my stomach felt a little empty. I walked to the kitchen. Uh, I opened the fridge. I took some simple breakfast. I sit down and I ate slowly. The warm food made me feel more awake. I talked about my plans for the day. I went to work on my laptop better. I want to stay productive. I drank a glass of water. Then I took another deep breath. I went back to my room to prepare for a shower. I took clean clothes. I stepped into the bathroom. The warm water felt nice on my skin. My body relaxed. My mind became clear. I finished my shower and dried myself. I put on my clothes and feel fresh. I walked to my desk. My laptop was there, waiting. I sit on the chair. No, I sit on the there. I adjust the position. Yes. I feel ready start my day. I pressed the power button. The laptop screen lit up slowly. The soft sound of the fan filled the room. I watched the screen load. I felt a small excitement because I like starting my day with a clear plan. When the laptop finished turning on, I smiled a little. It felt like a signal that my day had fully started. I placed my hand on the keyboard. I was ready to work, learn, and move forward with my thought. The morning felt calm. My hair felt steady. My mind felt prepared. It was a good start. And I suddenly remember my friend from my bed. I miss them. Look at the desktop and saw some old file and photo from our project. It made me think about the times we studied together. I remember the jokes. I remember the long night when we helped each other. I feel a warm sadness. I felt grateful too. Those memories give me strength. They reminded me that I was not alone my journey. A talk, a slow breath, a smile a little. I smile a little. I splash my hand on the keyboard. I feel ready to continue my day with that feeling of continue in my heart. I kept working for a while. My finger moved across the keyboard. The room stayed quiet. The sunlight grew brighter. It fell at the corner of my desk. I looked at the screen again. I opened another folder. I checked my tasks. I made small notes. I feel more work with every minute. After some time, I leaned back in my chair. I stretched my arms. My body felt a bit stiff. I stood up and walked slowly around my room. I let my eyes rest for a moment. I looked at the wall. I looked at the window. The morning breeze moved gently through the small gap of the window. It feels soft on my face. I closed my eyes and took a slow breath. I walked back to my desk. I sit down again. I check my message. I saw all chat with my bed. I strolled through them. I saw all conversation. Some were about excitement. Some were about simple things like what to eat. What to buy or when to meet. I feel a warm feeling in my chest again. I miss it a those moment. I kept reading the message. Some made me long a little. We used to joke a lot. We used to share ideas. We used to support it. Other when someone feel tired or stressed. stressed. I remembered the sound of their voice. I remembered the way they talk. I remembered how they reach to small things. I remembered how we push each other to keep going. I placed my phone on the table. I looked at the laptop screen again. I opened a document. I started reading. I tried to focus on my work. But the memories kept coming back. They made me smile. They made me feel grateful. I realized how much those moments shaped me. I continued typing. I worked slowly and thoroughly. I want to make progress. I want to use my morning well. The more I type, the more my mind settled. The feeling of missing my friends remained, but I feel peaceful. After a while, I stood up again. I walked to the kitchen to drink water. I held the glass for a moment. I felt the coldness in my hand. I drank slowly. My body felt refreshed. I watched the glass and returned to my room. I sit on the chair and look at the laptop again. I thought about my bed. I wondered how they were doing. I wondered if they were also busy with their own routines. I wondered if they also remembered our time together. I hope they were doing well. I hope they were moving forward in life. I feel a quiet wish inside me. I want you to meet again one day. I want you to talk again. I want you to love like before. I placed my hands on the keyboard. I continued with my task. The morning felt long, but I like it. It gave me time to think. It gave me time to breathe. It gave me time to notice my own feelings. I continue working. I check documents. I fix small things. I wrote new notes. Time moved slowly. The light outside changed. The soft morning light turned into a brighter one. The shadow in my room became shorter. I kept my pace steady. My thoughts became more organized. My mind felt stable. I feel a mix of, of focus and calmness. I pause again and look at the old photo on my screen. I whispered to myself that I was thankful for those memories. I told myself that missing someone did not mean sadness. It meant continue connection. It meant that the past had value. I mean that those people helped me grow. I closed the folder gently. I opened my task list again. I continued typing. I kept my posture straight. I kept my breathing not too slow. I kept my mind clear. The morning turned into a strong rhythm. I worked, I paused, I thought, I remembered. Then I worked again. It felt natural, and it felt balanced. I feel ready to continue my day with the calm energy inside me. I stayed on my laptop for a long time. I followed my plan step by step. I felt grateful for the quiet morning that helped me reflect, remember, and work with peaceful heart. I kept working on my laptop. My focus returned, my finger moved smoothly. The room felt warm from the sunlight. I liked how the light touched the edge of my desk. It made the morning feel alive. I checked one file, then I checked another. I made small changes. I saved my progress. I feel steady. After some time, I stopped again. I let my eyes rest. I looked at the ceiling. I took a slow breath. I realized how long I had been sitting. I stood up and stretched my back. My muscles felt thick. I moved my shoulders and smiled cheerless. I walked to the window. I opened it a little wider. Fresh air entered the room. It felt clean. I leaned on the window frame for a moment. I looked outside. People start their day. Some were walking, some were riding motorcycle. The sound of the street was soft. The morning still felt calm. I watched the sky. It was bright blue. I felt a small smile appear on my face. Welcome back to my desk. I sit down again. I look at the laptop screen. I open a new tab. I search for something I need for my task. I read the information so slowly. I took notes. I tried to understand everything clearly. My mind feels sharp. I like feeling productive like this. But as I worked, the thought of my bed returned in calm when I come like a small memory passive through my mind. I remember a day when we were in the same room. I remember the noise of papers. I remember someone languid. I remember someone asking for help. I remember how we to museum. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Doctor.
A student. A student.
House.
Park.
Burger.
Student.
Yes, I'm a doctor.